Hello everybody and welcome back. This is a new series that I am starting. This is a LIFESTEAL server, which means that if you kill somebody else on the server, you gain their heart and they lose it until they get it back from you or a different player, as well as possibly crafting it, at least on this server. I also have some other plugins installed, such as a custom structures mod, which will just add some more fun, along with some mini blocks and some mob heads, which is just to also add another aspect of fun and exploration to this world. If you're wondering what happened to Happy Little Town, we're still having some server issues, and we will get back in maybe a month or so. So for now, I started up this new world, which is just going to be me, Capcrafter54. There's going to be Nature Crafter and Floppy Flamingo. So, without further ado, let's get into this new series. As you can see, we spawned in this village, this pillager outpost in the middle, and that was pretty dangerous, which really made it hard for us to get all of that loot. As you can see, Nature Crafter was shot by a pillager, and I'm about to be next. Beforehand, I had set my spawn in this village house. Sorry about the frame right here. I needed to adjust some graphics settings, and I forgot to do that before the recording. The next episodes and later in the episode, it will be fine. I'm punching this Captain Pillager, and I got his banner, and thus started a raid. So now the village is very dangerous, so I quickly grabbed some food, grabbed the banner, and tried to flee in this house. However, Nature Crafter was in here, and there was nothing good in the chest. We tried punching each other, wanting to get the other's heart, but a pillager came to intervene. I soon escaped the village, and so did Nature Crafter. He went to go chop down this tree. Again, sorry for the frame rate, it gets better in the video. He's currently inside this tree, so I went in to kill him. However, he actually got me, and that put me down one heart. We also have these player heads and mob heads, as you can see, had the little villager. Nature Crafter went to do his own thing, so I mined up some stone. Got 3 for stone pickaxe, then used that stone pickaxe to mine out the rest of the stone right here. This stone will just be useful for early game stuff, such as that tool, which I used to kill these pigs. Now I'm just mining some more cobblestone, killing some more of Technoblade's brethren, bacon. And I started to mine out this little cliff side here, which I'm planning to make my home. So I'm just going to speed this up for you guys, so you don't have to be bored by me mining out a little hole, so I can hide from the other aggressive players on the server, which is mostly Nature Crafter, as Floppy Flamingo seems to be more peaceful. I went to get some wood, and the frame rate started dying again, so I just got those logs, turned them into planks, cut myself a little crafting table, and just started furnishing up my little house here. It turned to night, and I had to block that off so no zombies would get in. I tried mining down here, hoping that I could get some coal to light this place up, but I was unsuccessful. Just going to speed this up for you guys, and I just got some stone. I got back up and I crafted myself a furnace and placed that down so I can cook some food in the future, and I made myself a bed to sleep. As you can see, Floppy Flamingo is not online right now, but she will get on later in the video. I mined out my little hole and went to go explore the world a little. Almost got killed by this creeper, and that just allowed me to get some dirt, which I can use as defense or just to block up some holes in the future. I stumbled across this cave while exploring, almost killed myself right there, and there was some coal in it, and I looked around for iron, which I desperately needed. I just looked around and used that dirt I got from the creeper earlier. That came in handy, and I was able to find some iron over here by that spider. did not want to get killed by this spider, so I just carefully bridged over him, hoping he wouldn't notice me. As you can see, here's the iron right here, and I just made myself a little platform so I wouldn't fall, and all of the iron wouldn't fall either. Just going to speed this up a little bit for you, and we will get right back to exploring. I then went over and chopped down some trees, so here's a little tree chopping montage. Once I got back from chopping trees, I started to mine it down to get some iron and possibly even diamonds. I sped this up for you guys and cut out some other boring parts, so just enjoy this little time lapse. Once I got back from mining, I had plenty of this deep slate so that I could turn into some defense walls. These walls won't really be that useful keeping out a player, but it'll kind of mark out my territory, and it'll keep out some hostile mobs at night as well. It also just makes a nice little fortification look, so here's just a little time lapse of me doing that. After I was done building the wall, I put my valuables in that little hidden chest, and went over and saw that Floppy Flamingo had joined the game. My original plan was to mine some trees, but I forgot my axe, so I decided to just give Floppy Flamingo a little bit of a welcome present. As we had been playing for about an hour on the server, so we got a little bit more progress done, so we just gave her some stuff. Nature Crafter then called me over as he wanted to do a duel. As you can see, he had no armor and he started pillaring up. He only had a shield that I could see, and I thought that I would be able to quickly eliminate him. I started pillaring up myself, and he had a bow, which actually did a decent amount of damage. This kind of scared me, and he hit me a second time. Looking up, I did not see a clear way that I could get up without shooting him, so I had to think of a plan. I just blocked myself off a little bit to see what was in my inventory, and I realized that I didn't have a bow. So I just slowly tried to pillar myself up and block the block above me so he wouldn't shoot me. continued this until I got pretty high up on the pillar. I started to box myself in a little bit up here, and then started to consider my options. I broke these blocks here to see where NatureCrafter was, and I was getting kind of confused on where he went. I was just going to go out, but then I remembered he had his bow, and I did not want to be shot off the edge. I then broke the block above me, and there he was. He got 2 arrow hits on me, and that kind of scared me, so I decided that I would start to bridge out so he hopefully wouldn't be able to get me. Here's me just bridging, and we are about to start the real fight. Above me, NatureCrafter is bridging as well. I do not know what we were trying to accomplish here, but I then started to pillar up to try to seize his bridge. I got pretty high up with the blocks I had, but then there was a problem. I was just 1 block away from being able to break these, which means that I was kind of stuck here unless I wanted to get down and get some more blocks from the ground. I also didn't want to get shot off here, so I kind of just sat there. However, I did 1 false move and turned my back on him, which allowed him to get an arrow shot on me. I survived on just 1 heart down here. Luckily, I had plenty of food, but he started coming down after me. He missed his arrow shot, and I blocked this one with my shield. Without this shield, I would have been dead for sure. He then came down, and I thought I'd be able to use my new diamond sword to crit him out, but little did I know that he had a trick up his sleeve. Right as I was about to make some hits, he started flint and stealing me, so I got lit on fire, got low, and fell off that edge. As you can see, I died, and I lost 1 of my hearts. I did not know what I was thinking here, but I started to go back so I could get some of my stuff back. However, since I now have no armor and he had all of mine and more hearts than me, I now realize that this attempt was pretty useless, and it ended up costing me my other life. I ran down here, and there wasn't really much left. Just 6 arrows, some dirt, and an emerald. Little did I know that NatureCrafter was actually on half a heart this time, so if I had hit him just seconds earlier than he activated that shield, I would have gotten all my stuff back, and he would have lost a heart. He started chasing me, so I went to this little house I have, and there was just some stone and some tools. I hoped that I would be able to get him in a position where I could just hit him, but I ended up trapping myself in this little house. As you can see, he started breaking down this door, and I'm now on half a heart. So I just kept placing the block right as he broke it, hoping that I would be able to survive. He ended up getting a hit right through there, and ended up killing me. I waited around in this house, but there was soon nothing I could do as he wasn't leaving. I didn't end up doing anything else today, so that about wraps up today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. Today I got killed twice by NatureCrafter, got some good stuff, built up these little fortifications. If you like this new LIFESTEAL series, please subscribe and like. Anyways, that just about wraps everything up. So goodbye!